Mali's civil war is one of those crises that started out small and then spiraled out of control. It began over a decade ago as a rebellion in the country's north has then turned into a tangled mess of violence, foreign interference, and humanitarian suffering, one that most of the world has ignored. Before I go deeper into the video, I wanted to introduce myself. Hi, my name is Gabriela Romero. I am a student from Poli Sci 20, and this is my presentation on the Malian Civil War. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you learn something from it, whoever's watching this video, something different. It's a really touchy subject since a lot of people are ignoring it. There isn't a lot of coverage on it. I'm gonna dive in. It all started in 2012 when ethnic Tuareg rebels, fresh from fighting in Libya's civil war, seized northern Mali and declared independence. But the victory didn't last. Hardline Islamic group, some tied to Al-Qaeda, quickly took over, imposing strict Sharia laws and pushing the country towards collapse. France, Mali's former colonial ruler, stepped in with a military operation that pushed out the militants back, but didn't finish the job. Fast forward today, and the conflict has only gotten worse. Extremist groups spread beyond Mali's massive UN peacekeeping mission has struggled to keep civilians safe. Mali's military government, now backed by Russian missionaries, has been accused of abuses. Meanwhile, foreign powers, France, Russia, and the US and others, keep jockeying for influence, turning Mali into a battleground for global rivalries. The real victims, of course, are Mali's people. Millions have been displaced, and hunger and poverty are spreading as the fighting drags on. Yet, despite the scale of the crisis, the world has mostly looked away. Mali's war is a perfect example of how conflict grows when they're ignored, and how good intentions, half measures, and geopolitical games can make things worse. The question now is whether anyone will step in before it's too late. Today, Mali is fractured. The government claims control, but rural areas are battlegrounds. Tuareg separatists hold the north, while jihadists ambush towns and roads. Civilians are trapped in the middle, accused of aiding one side or another and paying the price. Foreign interference have only deepened the crisis. France's counterterrorism efforts lost public trust. In 2021, Mali's junta kicked out French troops and invited Russia's Wagner group, accused of massacres like the 2022 Hambari killings. When the UN left in 2023, the vacuum got worse. Now, Russia rebrands its princes as African corps, while Western influence fades. The world's focus has moved on, but Mali's people haven't. Ending this war demands 3 steps: inclusive peace talks, reviving the failed Algiers Accord with Tuareg and Arab leaders, rebalancing security, replacing Wagner's with rights, respecting partnerships. 3. Justice and aid, investigating war crimes and rebuilding schools, clinics, jobs to cut extremism. Regional groups like the African Union must lead, but the world cannot look away. Not this time. Mali's war is a warning. Without real solutions, fragile states become forever warred. Mali's conflict isn't just about Mali, it's about what happens when governments fail, extremism grows, and the world responds with half measure. The question is, will we learn from this tragedy, or are we gonna repeat it again? In all, Russia's use of missionaries in Mali is a way that is masking exploitation as security support and is being like a template for Africa. Wagner's rebranding as Africa Corps signals a dangerous new phase. Resource-hungry power outsourcing violence while dodging accountability. If unchecked, this model will fuel chaos for far beyond Mali's borders. And the solution won't come from foreign armies or top-down deals. Mali's best chance is empowering local leaders, Tuareg communities, women's groups, and NGOs who understand the conflict's roots. The world's role in this is to support Mali with funding and not support it with fighters, and to also hold all sides accountable for atrocities. Mali's war reminds us stability cannot be outsourced. Either we invest in inclusive peace now or face the fallout for decades to come.